Hello, my name is Celestio and welcome to my channel. Today we are diving into Blender 3.6 to create a realistic glass material using Eevee as our rendering engine. If you followed my previous tutorial, your scene should already be set up. First off, make sure you are in Eevee, not Cycles. Let's head over to the shading workspace. We'll start with a principled BSDF node. Before we dive into the glass settings, let's clarify the transmission setting. When set to 0, the material is fully opaque, no light passes through. At 1, the material becomes transparent and refractive. Values between 0 and 1 will create semi-transparent effects, ideal for frosted glass or specific types of plastics. Next, enable screen space reflection in the render settings. Disable half-res trace and enable refraction. Screen space reflection, or SSR, is a faster alternative to traditional reflection methods. It's highly useful for real-time rendering in Eevee, but keep in mind it only reflects what's currently visible on the screen. Now let's refine our material setup. Delete the principled BSDF node and add a transparent BSDF node for an extra layer of transparency. Then introduce a glossy BSDF node and set it to sharp. Combine these using a mix shader. Next, bring in another mix shader and refraction BSDF node. Blend these together and mix it with our initial transparent and glossy BSDF combo. To dial in some realistic light interaction, add a light path node and connect its shadow ray to the factor of the first mix shader. Modify the IOR on the refraction BSDF to 1.4 for a more authentic light bending effect. To finalize our glass material, introduce a glass BSDF and another mix shader. Blend this using a Fresnel node connected to the factor input of both mix shader nodes. Before we wrap up, a quick tip. Changing the colors in the nodes can drastically alter the material's appearance and even its shadow effects. Feel free to experiment and make it your own. And for those who are curious, this material also renders impressively in cycles. So that's it for this tutorial. If you found it useful, please give this video a thumbs up and consider subscribing for more content like this. If you have questions or suggestions, feel free to drop them in the comments. Thank you for watching and stay tuned for part 3 of the series.